I'm not sure when I did, but I shared these cute little plates that I picked up from Bullseye Playground. That's how much they were. And I said, you know, they're cute just to have around as decorations. Now, I did get a bigger one as well for my little buddy to use, like, just as a themed plate, because I like to do that for him. But, you know, as long as I can. He's 6. I don't know how long I'll get away with it, but as long as I can, I'll do fun stuff like that for him. But with these that come as a set of 2, I mean, you could use these also like to make a table setting or something like that. But I'm going to use them for decor. So I thought I would show you how easy it is to do that. Just to upcycle it and make it into a cute piece of decor. Now, it comes with 2 of them. I'm not sure if I'll do both of them or not. We'll see. But we're going to go ahead and do one of those. And then I also shared this with you. I picked up this pack. Sorry, guys. I feel like there probably is. I was messing with those moss wreaths, and I probably got something in my contact. I feel like there's something in my contact. Sorry about that, guys. I showed you these I had picked up from the Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago. They were a bunch of shamrocks, little cutouts, and they're, you know, they're made out of some kind of cardboard or the MDF or something. So here they are. They're not double-sided. They're just single-sided. And I said you could do so many things with these. You could make a banner, well, not really a banner, but yeah, like a garland, or you could make a tassel. We're going to make a couple tassels today. So I have a couple of those out as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started because this isn't going to take very long. The longest part will probably be doing the beading, not the chalking. So with this is that melamine, or how do you say it? I'm always bad about how you say that. Let me see. Melamine. I don't know. You guys know how to say it. I just don't. I'm drawing a blank. I'm absolutely drawing a blank. But this stuff that it's like the really hard, durable surface that you can do it, and it's very slick and ready to go. Now I'm just going to wipe it down because it probably has a little bit of finger oils on it, or maybe some dust, or maybe some sticky stuff. Who knows? And we'll just wipe that down, and then I'm just going to dry it off, just so that I have a nice clean surface to. I think that's feeling it, make sure it's not a towel that I have wax on, because sometimes I use these microfiber cloths. If I put wax on there, it would be fine, but sometimes I use these microfiber cloths for that. Did you guys have a good weekend? Let me know. What did you do this weekend? Like I said, I had a pretty busy weekend, so I'm kind of tired still. I definitely could use a day in between Sunday and Monday, but that's not how it worked. That's not how it's working. So I'm just cleaning that to let it go. And I haven't exactly figured out what I want to put on here. So I was kind of thinking, I was figuring out which ones I wanted to go on here, and I think I have those 2 figured out. But I was thinking we could either do Shamrock 17 or Who Needs Luck. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use on here, but I was thinking I'd use one of those on here and then one of these on here. Kind of like a little bit of sarcasm, just because, you know, these are 3-leaf clovers, not 4-leaf clovers, and that's where I was thinking, oh, who needs luck, you know? So I'm trying to decide which one, because the other one, I like the Shamrock 17 as well. Let's see. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. I think let's do Who Needs Luck on this one, because I think that'll show up nicely. And then we'll do the Shamrock 17 on this one. So basically, this is our St. Patrick's Day minis. This comes in the bundle that we are offering. It was a flash sale that we started the end of last week, and it's while supplies last. I think actually it'll end. I think it ends tomorrow, actually. But I did put the link in the description and comments for you guys in case you wanted to check it out. I have used all of these transfers. I'm going to pull out the 3 that we're going to use for this. So we're going to do chalk on this, this, and this. And I'm going to go ahead and pull off all of the transfers I'm going to use. But you get this mini. You also get another transfer as well. Another transfer the same size that has St. Patrick's Day theme on it. So where was the other one? Okay, this one. It's really a great deal. I'm telling you, check it out. And you get a paste palette pack. So it's really a great deal. If you like to have some St. Patrick's Day, this would be the time to grab it. And we don't ever offer a lot of St. Patrick's Day decor ideas, but we do offer a few for those of us who like to create for the holidays. So what I'm doing now, even though I've used each one of these a few times, I am going to what we call fuzz them, because when I wash them, they become sticky again. And I want them to be sticky, but not so sticky that they're hard to get off. So I'm going to pay close attention to this one because it's going on this, plastic type surface, because those surfaces really, really, really like to grab a hold of your transfers. So I don't want it to stretch it because these are reusable. You can reuse them 8 to 12 times. The company guarantees probably more than that, you guys. All right, I'm going to flip this around. Like I said, I did nothing to it. This came in a pack of 2 from Bullseye Playground. If you didn't see these, there was a larger one and a prettier, like more this color green that I got as well. But we're going to just decorate with this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to use both of them with a chalk image on it or not. But for now, we're just going to do one. So I'm just going to place this on here wherever I think it's going to look best. Kind of try to find the middle. And I'm just going to, I'm not going to try to, like I'm going to try to make it straight, but it's like, you know, it's going to be like that because your shamrock thing is going to go up to the whatever this is. The stem, that's it. Wow, why am I having such a hard time with words? Okay, so here's the colors that I'm choosing for today. For these guys, I'm going to use Shimmer Shadow over there on that, and we'll talk about what I'm doing on those when I get to them. But then I have these 2 colors of, these 2 colors as well that I am using. So for the gold this time, last time when I did gold, I did this. I have Charm. I did it like in that kind of gold, and I did that kind of gold, the shimmer gold. But I think today I'm going to use the Harvest because it's also reminds me of gold. It makes me feel like it's gold, and I feel like it's going to really show up even much better. Now, I am going to use that on this. I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking I want to use orange over here on this. So I was looking to see what I had. And I always, you guys know I love shimmer. So if I have it in shimmer, I'm going to use something in shimmer. So I do have some shimmer pumpkin because, you know, Ireland, their colors are green. I could do this in white as well. They're in green, they're in white, and they're in orange is their flag color. So I could either do this in shimmer shadow or I could do it in shimmer orange. I say shimmer orange, it's shimmer pumpkin. Just trying to decide which one. I really want to go with the orange, but it might make more sense to go with the shimmer frost. What do you guys think? Which color should I use for this one? Who needs luck? Do you think it needs a pop of orange, or do we just stick with white? Let me know in comments what you guys think. Because on this one, we are going to put Shamrock 17, and I am going to do that one in the Shimmer Harvest, which is, like I said, I feel like it's a very golden color. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on there. Oh, let me just tell you what I did. That way I'll just go bam, 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 and we'll talk about. So with these, because they're made out of this paper and the cardboard, I did wax it first. So we have a surface wax available in my shop. It lasts a really long time. This is just a little cute applicator we also offer. And when you're working with something where it's paper or it's painted or it's wood, we highly suggest you wax it. And the reason you do that is you want to protect your transfer from pulling up any of the paper, in this case, or wood or the paint on the back, because like I said, it's reusable. So I applied some wax before I came on, and I'm just buffing it with the back side. So one side's to apply it with, and one side is to buff it with. If you don't have that, just get you a microfiber cloth. You can even use a paper towel. But I do put surface wax on these before I use them. And that way my transfers will come off really nice and easy, and I don't have to worry about whether or not. Now I say I'm going to use this one, and hopefully I can line it up, because I didn't take into account the fact that I might have to tilt it to get it all on here, the pattern all on here, which is fine. Let's see if I can do it. I didn't even check that part. I didn't even check that part. Let's see, because I want to make sure I get all the words, all of the word and the letter, the numbers. So maybe I can. I just position it in the right place. Bear with me, guys. This is the longest part of the whole chalking process. Okay, so I've got that on there. And this one, I want to put the leprechaun baby to it, because it's, because we're dealing with the rainbow. I don't know what I think of rainbow. I think of the leprechaun. I don't know why. So that's why we're doing that. So. I can get it all on here. Oh, can I? I'm not sure. I think part of some of the letters are not gonna fit on here. I think it'll still be fun. I guess I could just do the leprechaun's face. Or I could do the hat. Or, you know what, you guys? The leprechaun, the words are not going to fit on there. It's going to cut off some of the words. So, maybe I should do the pot of gold. Maybe I should do the pot of gold. Let's look at that one on there. So again, I just fuzzed that because, right, the rainbow, what's at the end of the rainbow is the pot of gold, right? Now, it's not going to all fit on here, but I think, well, maybe I can. Maybe if I position it right. Maybe if I position it right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll do that. We'll do the pot of gold. All right, guys. So let's see what this looks like because I have not used this since Halloween. Let's see. Let us see. All right, now I'm going to grab a couple squeegees. Let me see. Might need to add some water to that because I have not used it since Halloween time. So I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Can you guys believe it's the end of February? Yeah, that's much better. That's a better consistency. So you want it to be, you don't want it to be too thick because then it won't go through your silkscreen area. So you always have to make sure. And if you've had chalk paste as long as I have, I've had that one for over, my hair is a sight. I'm sorry, guys. Looking like a hot mess over here today. Woo! I've had that one since 2021. So at least, maybe 2020. I can't remember. So, it's actually lasted very long, but it doesn't take very much. That's why I haven't used it all, but look, it doesn't take much. I have all that left over from what I just put on there. I'll just stick it right back in my jar. So if you have a jar, you just use distilled water to, if it feels like it's getting thick, because you want it to be not too thick so it'll go through your silkscreen. The shimmer, it's a little harder for you to maybe, you can tell though, as long as you can stir it well. I'm just going to go back over it one more time, make sure I got all the areas because I feel like I missed something over here. When you've got a little small transfer like this, it kind of puts you close to the edge, and sometimes it's harder. You just want to push, make sure you got that. Because you want to be able to, usually your chalk paste should feel like frosting when you stir it, or like, this is my favorite part, you guys ready? Frosting, or like whipped cream cheese. So I'm just pulling my transfer down, and you can see I started at the side, but then I went to the middle so it doesn't stretch it. Look how cute. Isn't that awesome? How cool is that, y'all? Okay, so I'll spray with that with water until I can take it to the sink to wash it. Okay. And that will dry in about 6 or 7 minutes. And I did get a little extra off somehow. I didn't see myself do that, but I did. But I just scraped that off. So I'm going to set that over to the side and let that dry. And I'll put that paste, excuse me, chalk paste back up. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to do these each in just one single color. I'm not going to do multiple colors. Even on my pot of gold, I just wanted to do it all one color just because I feel like it's going to show up better if I do it all in the black for that one. So you see I have multiple size squeegees and tools. These are the things that we use to create, to apply our chalk paste and our ink with. See how this one is. Might have to stir this one too. Like if I feel like it's way too thick, then I always stir it. Now I don't have to do this. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it is. I had the best laid plans. Been around all day. As soon as I get on here, even though that's when they always have a question. Oh, maybe a little bit more water. I haven't used this one in a while either, you guys. Very sparingly. I'm sure I used it at Thanksgiving and for the fall, but it's been a while. I'm just going to take that off of there. Right off of my little spatula. Apply it to it. I feel like this is really going to show up nice on our green. And this is going to look super cute on a tiered tray. And you could even make this into like a little magnet if you just wanted to have some magnets. And remember how I showed you guys how to decorate with our transfers on your glass or on your refrigerator or something like that. I did that for Valentine's. I did clean that off already. I haven't decided if I'm going to put anything on there for St. Patrick's Day or not, but it's so easy to do. I could take any of these and create it. Or you could even take one of the ones from the bundle. The Luckiest, I love that one. I wish I had that transfer. I did not, and I knew I wouldn't probably get it in to be able to share with you guys before the, I didn't have it, and I knew I wouldn't be able to get it in before the special goes away. But look at this. Isn't that cute? So let's see. There you go. We turned this into a little, cute little, just took it up a notch from the Dollar Tree. And then lastly, I might spray a little more water in there because I had other side that I didn't get to. That way the next time I go to use it, I'll know it needs stirring. Now for the next one, that again is going to dry. The shimmer takes a little bit longer, maybe about 7 or 8 minutes, whereas the regular chalk paste only takes about 5 minutes or so. So this is Shimmer Shadow. All shimmery today. Just loving it. Okay, so this is just black basically with some pretty, it looks like silver to me, like flecks. And it's not glitter. It's like better than glitter because you don't get it everywhere. It doesn't go all over your entire craft room, but you can still get a little bit of shine and shimmer with it. That's why I love it. I love all the shimmers. So as you can see, I'm just putting it directly on my silk screen. Now with the shimmers, I will tell you, you need to press a little harder than you do with our regular chalk paste to get it through the silk screen, just because it's got those bits in there that make it the shimmer. So just make sure you have it covered. See how that is? And then you can peel and review. Pull it back slowly in case you missed any, but look. See, now I still have a cute little, some color popped straight out. Look how cute that is. Isn't that awesome? I love the shimmer. I'm not big on using the black color in general, but the shimmer shadow I love. I don't know why. Just something about it. Love it. Okay, so we're going to set this over here also. This is probably about dry, but I'll just, maybe what I'll do is I'll lay them all out here and we'll just run it real quick. I'm going to let them dry, actually. I'll let them dry. That one should be about dry. So we are going to turn these two into a beaded tassel, or a beaded tag, I guess is more like it. I don't know if I'll do a tassel or not. We'll just do a beaded tag. But I wanted to show you guys, remember I shared these with you last week from Bullseye, right? I did spray one side. I need to spray the other side with, do you see it falling off? I did spray one side with hairspray, but I didn't get both sides. But this is what I wanted to show you. I'm probably going to do to upcycle these. So, I had already made these a while back with our chalk suede tags. They come in a, I think it's a pack of, is it a pack of 8 or a pack of 12? They're called chalk suede tags, and they have 2 different designs like that. You have one that's a scallop and one that's, I forget what they want to call that. I always call it like dovetailing it or like a shark bite, but it has a different name and I can't think of what it is right now. But you get a pack of with the twine, and I think is it an 8-pack or a 12-pack? I cannot remember. But I went ahead and made these not long ago and for another demo. And I have decided that what I'm going to do for these is all I'm going to do is put it just like this. I'm just going to put that on there as another little element with my shamrock, right? And I'm going to put this somewhere. I'm going to hang it somewhere in my house. I don't know if it'll go in the front door or if it'll go on just a hook. I have some other places that I hang things like this. But you can just do this with it. Just put it over the twine that's already there. You could always change it out if you wanted to have a more colorful, but my ribbon is a little bit too bright of a color green to go with this. So I'm just going to keep the twine and keep that natural look. It just adds a nice little element to it. If you don't like that, then don't do it. You can certainly use that without it or use any of our other transfers. But I was just thinking either one of our chalkable chips, which I don't think I have a white. I have a black chalkable chip. Do I have it close by? I never have them right close when I need them. One of our black chalkable chips would work as well. Those you can punch holes in, and they're a little round circle, and you could do one of the minis on there and hang it on here. And then for this guy, I think I was trying to decide if I was going to put something right on his hat, like here. And I was thinking this might be kind of cute, but then I hate to cover up the buckle because it's so cute. So this was the other one that I got at Bullseye. That was that day I hit the jackpot with all that stuff. Okay. You could just do this. You could just put it on there sideways like this and have it kind of tucked behind his hat. Just like something little cute like that. So that's what I think I'm going to do with those. But again, our chalkable chips, we have white and black chalkable chips. That would work with those as well. Or the chalk suede tags. If you need a link for those, I was just trying to look again and see if I have one close by. If you need a link for either of those and you can't find them on your own, they're on my shop. You would look at shop by category and then look under surfaces and then just browse through there and you'll find them. They come in multi-packs, both of those, the white chalkable chips, the black ones, and the chalk suede tags. And then we also have just little wooden tags as well. But if you can't find them, please send me a message or send me a text or a message or ask in comments and I will give you the link easily. Okay. Oh gosh, you guys, I feel like I cannot even see you guys today. Okay, so this is pretty much done. I will just use this somewhere on my coffee bar probably, just to have a cute little thing to enjoy. I won't spray it. I could spray it. I could spray it with a sealer just to make sure if I wasn't going to wash it and I didn't want this to ever come off. If I want to be able to reuse it and put something other on there another time, then I won't spray it. But if you wanted to use like a clear coat sealer, you certainly could, and then it would be permanent. Otherwise, it's going to be on there and it's going to stay on very well, but it's not going to come off unless you kind of scrape it, but you could reuse the surface if you wanted. So just so you know. Now this, let's just hit these with the dryer real quick. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how we're going to turn this into a tag. I don't think I sprayed the other one. I got distracted with the phone call. So make sure, because I'll take my transfers to the sink and clean them after. I don't know why I'm struggling today, y'all. Everything's falling. Got it all tangled. No, not today. Not today, Satan. Stay away. Okay. You know we have a little mini that has that on it, don't you? I'm just using my little air dry tool just to speed it up, make sure these are completely dry before we do our next step. So I usually get some tape, and I have this, this is called a crocodile. I've had it forever from my scrapbooking days. And, but you can use, we have an actual punch actually as well that isn't as heavy duty as this and is cheaper than this. So if you don't already have one of these and you need a punch, then I would suggest checking out our site under accessories to get a punch. And it'll punch through any of our tags, any of our chocolate chips, any of our simple shapes, any of those kinds of things. And I use it on these types of projects as well. So, we're just going to, I just use this because this is what I already have. So I am going to punch a hole. I'm going to find the largest hole because this has a couple different places. I'm going to punch a hole through, top, draw one at the bottom. I'm going to make this into a tag, so I'm just, or a little beaded tag. So I'm trying to decide if I should punch a hole to the top. I could, or through the bottom. Might be more fun at the top. Let me do that. Let me do it. I was going to do it at the bottom, but I think it makes more sense at the top. And I probably could use the smaller. I could use the smaller one. Hole punch then. And that way I won't make as big a hole. And I am just going to place this in here to where I want it to be. And squeeze. And I have a little hole. So that is pretty small. So hopefully I'll be able to get through there. If not, I'll go back over it and do it with a larger one. Easy peasy. So now I have a hole in both of those. Now I happen to have this, normally I use like a twine or something like that. And you know, I've shown you before how you can get these little sugar dispensers. I painted mine and made them cute, but you can get the sugar dispensers to put your twine in. I have 2 different size twines, and it makes it easier to manage and keep them organized. But I'm going to use this. This is like a black, it's almost like a velvety cording. You can find it in the jewelry section. I think you can find it just in the craft section too. I think I just got this at Walmart. But I usually put a piece of tape at the end to kind of make it almost like you have some kind of needle to thread it through this little hole. Just makes it so that if you're whatever you're using, yarn, string, whatever, to make it easier to get it through there, and it keeps it so it doesn't fray. So I'm going to put my tape on there, and I kind of squeeze it, and then push it through here. Actually, I need to do it the other direction, you guys, because I want to hide that back there. Probably hide the. Let me think. Because I'm gonna. No, I had it right to begin with. Because I'm going to use this to feed it through the beads, and then I want to hide my knot back here. I'm not going to do it like a double one like this. I'm just going to do one, and then I'll just make a big knot to have it there. So just decide how long you want your tassel to be, or your tag, whatever you want to call it. Just decide how long you want it to be. I don't need mine to be real long, but I want it to be long enough I can kind of drape it around a little bit. I don't want to use too many beads. And then I am going to get my scissors and cut this. And sorry about that, guys. An alarm going off. Okay. So I went ahead and cut this, and I'm just going to tie a knot on this one. This isn't always how I do them, but this is how we're going to do it today. Can you guys hear that bird right outside my window chirping? The windows are shut, but I hear him. He's very happy. He's very happy. Looks like we've gotten up to 68 outside here today. So of course he's happy. All right, so I just did that just to make it easy on this one. See, I just tied a double knot back there. And if I have any problem with it, I'll just stick some glue on it, but I think it'll be fine. So now I just have, again, these are Dollar Tree, guys. These are Dollar Tree beads. Actually, you know what? We'll just use this to help us. I am going to, these are just a couple different packets of Dollar Tree beads. I mean, I have other beads back there from Amazon, but I find them wherever I can find them. And I'm just going to grab a couple of these colors. So like, I think I could even use, and I can either use the square or I can use the circle. I think the circles are probably a little more, I don't think I have any big green ones. Oh, I do have a few big green ones. Hang on. That'll be the last thing I try to pull out, probably. No, I don't. Do I? I have some big ones. We're going to get like the whole thing out. Of course, the beads that I want are like at the very bottom. I usually have them organized a little bit better than this, but these I think I just put all in one container and said, that'll work. Because I'm thinking I need a couple different greens, right? Let's pull out a couple of the different greens. Lighter greens, darker greens. I was hoping to find a couple more circular ones. This one I think is too big. Too big of a green. But I am going to also put a little bit of yellow in here, and I might put orange. Since it's going to be on the same area with this, I think I can pull these same colors. I actually could probably do the exact same colors that are in here, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Let's see here. Looks like the red is going to have to be a square. Now, you might get some imperfections like this if you're buying dollar store beads. As you can see, that's kind of not going to work. But let's see, I could do that orange is a little bigger. And then I could do a smaller yellow. I got a bigger green. And then we have the blue and the purple. See, I have all these colors, you guys. Let's see which purple is closer. I guess I could use a square yellow just to have one more square. And then maybe this one I'll do more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to put a ton of beads on here. I just want to put some just to give it a little bit of interest. But let's start off with the red and then the orange. And I think, I don't know guys, maybe I want to tie a knot, not too far down. I'm just winging it, guys. This is crafting on the fly. Welcome to my crafting on the fly show. I did not pre-plan exactly what I was going to do, but that's not uncommon for me. I think I don't want it down too far, and I might even move that knot. We'll see. I don't want it down too far because I don't want it right at the top of the shamrock. So we'll see. We'll see. Looks like we're doing every other. Green, and then the blue. I guess we'll do another square because I'm kind of like a pattern girl. Even though that's not the exact right color of blue, this one definitely matches it better. And then purple. So just got a little rainbow. Just a little rainbow. What do you guys think? Is that enough or do we need some more? What do you think? Would you have more to it or would you just say that's good enough? Just enough for the rainbow. Maybe I'll do one more green. Just pull in that darker green. That's kind of cute, huh? Hey Lou, thanks for watching. And then I'm just going to tie this off. And I can change the length of it if I want. Again, I'm just going to double knot it. Just to make it a little fun.